Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. What's up? It's Devin, and I'm gonna teach you how to crab, guys. So basically, if you haven't already learned your basic marching fundamentals, you might want to go watch that video already. So, what you want to do, just to recap on what you've already learned, should have already learned, you want to start right here on your dot, right there. Make sure you're in the right position. You engage your core, your glutes, and have a big chest. And if you're watching, you're probably a percussionist, so make sure you have your hands at your side, right here holding your sticks, or if you're a bass drummer, you have your hands right here. Anyways, I like to have my hands at my side, because that's just the easiest thing to do. So what you want to do is when you take your first step to crab, you want to use your basic marching fundamentals to maintain a straight, good posture, and also make sure your knees are straight but not locked or bent. Straight, locked, bent. So, whenever you take your first step, you want to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success for the next step. So, you do that just by going slowly when you're first learning. Biplane. Anyways, take your first step and you do it slowly and you just repeat it until you get better at it. So, and also make sure to always count yourself off to make sure you know what you're doing and maintain consistent tempo throughout the entire thing. So, whenever you're counting, just go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push, and 1. So, on your first push, you want to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success by having your knees straight, by having your toes pointing forward towards the sideline, and by having your heel at least a little bit off the ground. Not too much, but still an ample amount. You don't want to look goofy out there on the grid. So basically, you just keep doing that over and over again. Push 1. And make sure you check for the other things. Right now, my toe is kind of pointed outward, so that's something to note for the next time. Make sure you always keep note of all your mistakes, so that way you can fix them. It's better to learn from your mistakes than to just not learn at all. So you just keep repeating that over and over again. So now we're going to take 2 steps crabbing. So, as always, keep good posture and make sure to follow your marching fundamentals. So you take 1, then 2. It's going to be kind of hard at first, but you just kind of have to deal with it. So 1, 2. Notice how both of my toes are pointed forward, straight towards the sideline. And you're able to pass a stick through both of them right here. And usually your heels should be up off the ground just a little bit. Not too much, but still an ample amount. So we'll try that again. Push 1, 2. As you can see, my feet are I'm not very balanced right now. So you just want to make sure to balance yourself good in order to set yourself up for success when you're doing full runs. So one last time. Push 1, 2. There we go. After analyzing our mistakes, we were able to fix our problems, and now we have good fundamentals. Now we're going to move on to 4 steps. So we do. So when you're doing multiple sets, you just repeat the steps that I just showed you right now. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push 1, 2, 3, 4. It also might be helpful to know where your dots are. Right now, this one's kind of not there, but I still know where I am. So, as you can see, my heel is off the ground way too much, and this one is just completely on the ground. So you got to keep note of that, and just correct your mistakes as you keep going. So let's try that again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I fixed my problems. My heels are off the ground pretty good on both sides. My balance is good, and I'm still able to pass my stick through between my legs. Might be a little bit uncomfortable at first. After you keep practicing, you'll get the hang of it. So now, we're gonna go into the right side. So, it's a little bit different. Make sure you always start off with your left leg, no matter where you're going. Anywhere you're going, start off with your left leg. And whichever direction you're going, make sure your opposite foot is in front. So, for example, if you're going to the left, your right foot is going to be in front. If you're going to the right, your left foot is going to be in front. Okay. So the first step for this one is a little bit tricky. You're going to have to swing your left foot outwards and place it over here. You don't want to swing it out too much, but you also don't want to ever pass your heels over your toes. So make sure you just get a good step, and also try not to lean too much because that could cause problems later on. For example, if you're leaning too much, you could fall over and look like a total dummy in front of everybody. So what you want to do, take it slowly, push, 1. My toe isn't very straight, it's kind of crooked a little bit. So that's something I keep in mind for the next one. Let's try to do it again. Push, 1. Now my toe is pointed straight forward. My heels are off the ground, and my balance is good. So let's do that one more time. Push, 1. Nice. So now we're going to move on to 2 steps. Kind of similar to this one on this side, but just do. Just going to the right side. So now, take it slowly. Push, 1, 2. My balance is alright. However, getting from here to here is a little bit rocky. So we're going to try that again. Push, 1, 2. There we go. That was better in terms of the movement, but let's try to make sure we stay in line. So one last time, 2 steps, 1, 2. Great. Everything about it was pretty good. Balance is good. Heels are off the ground, and my feet are still apart. So now we do 4 steps. And it's always important to keep in mind that no matter which direction you're going, when you're passing your foot over the other one, you don't want to pass your heels over your toes, like that. You just want to make sure that there's still enough room in between them, no matter how much you're moving. So let's try 4 steps, which is repeating the first 2 steps. It's kind of easy. So now, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it was alright for the first time doing 4 steps. My toe is kind of pointed outward, but we'll just fix that for the next time. So one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push, 1, 2, 3, 4. That one was a lot better. So, as always, make sure you keep practicing just so you can get the hang of it. And once you think you've got it, just keep practicing. It's not going to hurt you to get better. So, yeah. Without further ado, see you later.